Hey guys, how's it going? I'm back here with another video, and in today's video, I'm just gonna be reading some Reddit stories, like usual, and a few things I wanted to say before I, dived into the meat and potatoes of this video. And one, just want to say thanks for all the support on my recent videos. Two, I've been posting some reels on not reels, sorry, shorts on YouTube and some TikTok videos on TikTok. I'm probably going to be making this a norm now. I'm going to be doing probably like 1 to 2 TikToks for every video I post. And then, yeah, but basically that's my, me posting my TikToks and my shorts of these videos, like little moments, are going to be my way of kind of advertising my main channel content. And I just want to let you guys know before, I get into that and start doing that a lot, that my main channel content will always take priority over my shorts content or my TikTok content or whatever other content I do. Whether that's streams or, anything else. This content right here, what I'm doing, is always going to take precedent over anything else because this is what I enjoy the most. This is the most fun to make, and I think this is my bread and butter. I really like doing this, and I just really love the commentary stuff. And number three, I'm gonna stop posting the story links in the descriptions. I've noticed that a lot of the links are kind of dead and they go to locked posts or archived posts. I hope you guys have faith in me enough to know that I'm not lying and didn't just make all these stories up, but that would be kind of stupid if to do that, I feel like, and that would just be a lot of effort for no reason. But yeah, I just wanted to start off the video like that, let you guys know some of that stuff. And, before we get into this, make sure to like and subscribe if you do and you want to see me do more of this, and put some feedback in the comments. Or you can join my Discord, link at the top of the description, to talk to me personally and, give me some personal feedback in a more direct way. But yeah, let's get right into these Reddit stories. So this first Reddit story here comes from the subreddit r/advice. It reads, "My girlfriend gets annoyed if I read a book while she's watching TV. Is this normal? I, 28 male, live with my girlfriend, 25 female. We get along great most of the time, but there's a strange reoccurring issue in the evening. She likes to put on Netflix or YouTube and just chill. I don't always feel like watching, so sometimes I'll grab a book or read on my Kindle while sitting next to her. Every time I do, she gets visibly annoyed. She'll say stuff like, 'You're not really with me,' or she'll ask if she's boring. Once, she even muted the TV and said, 'Why are you even here if you're just going to read?' I don't get it. We're literally in the same room, spending time together. I'm not ignoring her, I just don't always want to watch whatever reality show she's into that week. Is this just her wanting more attention? Or is it some weird control thing? Has anyone else experienced this dynamic?" Okay, so, this kind of seems like this is like a really normal thing. So, I've kind of been through this too, with my girlfriend, because I feel like this is just something that happens with all couples, or most couples, I should say, but something that we would do before, like when we were long distance, is we would sit in like a call, and I would like stream my screen on Discord or, whatever it is that we were doing, and I would like play a game, and she would watch me, and we would talk while she watched, or we would like stuff like that. And now we kind of like I've kind of done the same thing, not really with the game, but with other things. Like I'll be sitting in bed watching like a YouTube video on my phone, and she'll be like watching TV, kind of like what's going on here. Instead, I'm just watching something like online instead of reading. But the thing that kind of like she basically would say to me is like, not really why are you here, but like more so like that she wants to engage directly with me with with a thing, with like a hobby or some kind of activity that we can do together that's like our thing that we do together, like once or twice here and there, or like, I don't know, whatever that may be, like a TV show or like a movie every other day. And, we do that. We go out to eat with each other and we talk, have conversations, make jokes and stuff, like that kind of stuff. And I think that's kind of what the solution should be here. I think you're like, there's some subtle things that we say and do as humans, and it's not entirely our fault. Like, just human language in general comes along with assuming a lot behind someone, like what someone says. And when, your girlfriend and or she tells you she wants to go in, like, relax on the couch and watch TV, I don't think she means like, I'm gonna go relax on the couch and watch TV while you read something or like play a game on your phone, or like, just sit there and like take a nap. I think what she means is, hey, I'm gonna go watch TV on the phone. How about you come with me and watch it with me? But she doesn't, like, she's assuming that, like, there's some assumptions we make that are very innocent and that we think things mean a certain thing due to, just humans communicating so vaguely a lot of the times without realizing it. And she gets upset with you because she meant something that seemed so obvious and she said it so vaguely and didn't actually go into detail about what she meant directly. This is something that happens all the time with everybody in their lives. And I think that's what's going on here. I think you should probably talk to her about this and be like, hey, listen, we can plan on doing things these days, like movies, like watching a TV show that's just you and I's TV show that we watch together, going out to eat, because it seems like she wants more interactive time with you. It seems like she wants to do something interactive, or she wants to just do some kind of activity with you that is meaningful and spends time with you as a person. And I don't think there's anything you're doing wrong, actually, here. I don't think, you're a bad person for this. I just don't think you guys are communicating directly and properly. Or she is communicating directly and properly with what she actually means when when she wants to go watch TV. And I think she means she wants you to come watch it with her. And she wants some kind of more attention is what I'm trying to say. And I think this is a conversation you guys need to have. On to the next story. Alright, so this story comes from the subreddit r/am I overreacting. It reads, am I overreacting for ending my relationship because my girlfriend didn't appreciate her $1,300 tennis bracelet? So basically, I, 25 male, have been with my girlfriend, 23 female, for about 8 months now, and her birthday was coming up. I wanted to do something really special because things have been going great and I'm pretty serious about her. I saved up for weeks and got her this gorgeous tennis bracelet, like the real deal, not some cheap knockoff. Cost me $1,300, which is honestly a lot for me, but I thought she was worth it. I was so excited to surprise her. When I gave it to her at dinner, her reaction was underwhelming. She said, "Oh wow, thank you," but didn't seem that excited. No big smile, no, "Oh my god, I love it," just kind of polite. She put it on, but then took it off before we even left the restaurant, saying it felt too fancy for everyday wear. The next day, I asked if she liked it, and she was like, "It's beautiful, but you didn't need to spend so much money on me." Then she mentioned how she would have preferred concert tickets to see her favorite band, or even just a nice dinner together. I was honestly hurt. Like, I put so much thought and money into this gift, and she basically said she'd rather have something cheaper. It felt like she didn't appreciate the gesture, or understand how much it meant to me to give her something special. We got into this whole argument where she said I was being materialistic, and I said she was being ungrateful. Things escalated, and I ended up breaking up with her right there. Now I'm wondering if I overreacted. Am I overreacting here? Should I have handled this differently? Well, to answer your question, yeah, you probably should have handled this differently here. One thing I would like to kind of point out here is, so different people appreciate different things. I feel like this girl and I have a little bit in common in this story with the way that this guy's describing everything. In the sense that I'm not very materialistic when it comes to very expensive things. There's a couple expensive things that I make a exception for when it comes to that. One of those are video games, and the other is computers. And that's because, one, I like computers a lot, and I have literally studied them in school. So computers are really cool to me and really important to me. And computers also help me do things with my other thing that I make an exception for, which is gaming. I love to play video games. I love a whole bunch of types of games. Like, I'm pretty big into the Dark Souls games, Elden Ring, all the From Software games. I'm a big Call of Duty guy. I'm into, stuff like that. I'm into a lot of games that sometimes require hefty needs from a good computer. And so those are the only real things I make exceptions for. But if you were to ask me, I would always tell you, no, don't give me anything expensive for my birthday, for Christmas, whatever. I appreciate small things most of the time. But if you were to get to know me and really dissect me as a person and understand that the one thing I really do like, or the couple things I do like when it comes to expensive things, are computers and games. And I think that's what this person should have done, this guy here. He should have, instead of just going out and buying her this $1,300 bracelet, he should have put more thought into it, instead of buying what he thinks she would appreciate and what he wants to be appreciated for. Because that's kind of what this is. And there's a lot of things this goes for when it comes to stuff like compliments. People a lot of the time give compliments based on what they think is good. And that's actually a good example of this, where this is used in a good way, this mentality of doing something that you'd appreciate and telling somebody and giving someone a compliment or saying something nice based on that. But this is not a good thing here because of the way he reacted after. Honestly, if you would have put as much thought into this gift as you said you would, I feel like you could have done a better job in the sense, like, looking for that reaction you wanted. Because I do think there's a golden zone for things like this. In the sense where you can give somebody a gift that they like a lot and that you also really like to give them when it comes to these things. Like, it feels like this was a gift that you really wanted to give them. Not really something that they really wanted to receive from you, but they didn't want to be mean. So they said it was great. And they were probably genuinely honest, like, when it came to that. This person may just be really uncomfortable with accepting big things. And that's just maybe how it is. Like, they may have just been happy with, like, their favorite candy, or taking them to their favorite place to eat a dinner, watching a movie, just spending the day together in some other way that might have been way cheaper than $1,300. And I think that's kind of where you lost it. There wasn't a lot of thought into this gift. There was a lot of thought in the sense where you thought it would be nice to give her. And yeah, I think next time, you shouldn't like overreact on her or the next person you get with, because I don't think you were being materialistic, but I think you were being kind of selfish in the sense where you didn't actually really get her a gift based on what she liked or what she told you she liked when it came to things. You kind of got her a gift based on what you thought she would like and what you appreciated in life, I think. And that's not always a terrible thing, but the way you reacted definitely sold it and made it kind of a bad thing. So yeah, I think you were definitely overreacting. I just think this girl was trying to be nice, telling you that she appreciates the gifts, and she was uncomfortable by the huge gesture. It's also only 8 months into the relationship, so she may have just been uncomfortable with the gesture. And I think you took it the wrong way. And yeah, you were definitely overreacting a little bit there. Um, but yeah, let's get into the next story. So this next story comes from everyone's favorite subreddit, r/am I the asshole, and it reads, "Am I the asshole for not helping my stepbrother after he came out gay because he got me disowned for being gay?" I'm on a burner account for this one. I am 26 male. My family is the worst homophobic people you can ever meet. And I knew I was gay when I was 14, but hid it from my family for, well, obvious reasons. I hooked up with my now husband when we were 17, and my stepbrother, Peter, 26, caught us in bed. He immediately told our parents and left after being screamed at and told I was disgusting, and they want nothing to do with me, and just real nasty things that still hurt me to this day. My aunt took me in, and I had no contact with my family since. Last week, my hubby got a friend request on Facebook from Peter. He has and had tried to add me on several social medias, but I always block him. Peter told my husband that he is gay, and he was also disowned, and he would like help from us. I said absolutely not, and told him to delete Peter. I still have nightmares where Peter was helping them throw me out. My husband did too. But Peter keeps trying to contact us, saying he is struggling. We have spoken to our friends about the situation, and some said it's understandable that I don't want anything to do with him because it did traumatize me, and others said it's our job to help others coming out to ease people in our community. And when I asked if they would help him, they said it would be better if it was me because I would be more familiar to him. I'm starting to doubt myself. My husband said he will support me in whatever I decide. I'm still for supporting someone coming out, but this man helped my parents hurt me so bad. So I don't know. Am I the asshole for that? So this is kind of a difficult thing to really go over because personally, I'm not gay. I think I'm fully straight. I haven't really had many interactions with men in an intimate way or in a romantic way like that to really give you guys an answer. But yeah, I've never really had the tough decision coming out with, this information, this much of a heavy handed thing to say to somebody because, I feel like a lot of kids who are gay and come out to their parents later on in life it kind of feels as though the parents are blindsided by it. And they probably feel like, wow, I've raised this kid for this long, and he's not what I thought or expected that he was the entire time. And it's kind of one of those things that hits you like a truck, I guess. Because I don't really know how this would go on either end. I've never had anyone come out to me as being gay. I've never came out to anyone as being gay. I don't really know many people who came out to me or has come out to being gay. I just can understand how it's a difficult thing for everybody. And I'm not going to justify anything the parents or the stepbrother did to this person. It's just flat out wrong to discriminate anyone due to their differences that they have and their differences that they can't change, especially when they're not hurting you. This person wasn't hurting them at all and hurt nobody at all. And so it's a real shame that this happened to them, and I do feel very terrible for this person. But the question being here, should you help your stepbrother who kind of threw you out and helped throw you out of your house when you were 17? And that's a very young age for that to happen. I'm gonna be honest here, and this might be a bit of a more harsh answer from me that you'd get, but I'm just gonna say this flat out. I don't think at all that you're responsible for helping this person whatsoever. And as harsh as that may sound, I think it's up to you. Personally, I don't think you're responsible for helping them at all. I don't think in any kind of way you should feel bad if you don't help them at all. I don't think in any way that they should even be expecting you to help them due to what they did and what they helped your family do and the trauma they caused you by completely drawing a line between you and your family, you and your support system, and forcing you to have to leave everything behind like that. That's a really scary thing. And there's a lot of just shit that you probably had to deal with and, over the almost 10 years even after that happened to you. So no, you have no obligation to help this person at all. But you can still. It's not bad if you do. You're not submitting to them. You're not saying that you lost to them or anything. I think, you could help them. And it would honestly be entirely out of the kindness of your heart. You don't have to forgive them. You could. That might make things easier. You could talk to them. Maybe give them a chance to explain themselves. But you don't have to forgive them, but you can help them still. I think there's some value there in doing that for yourself. I think maybe helping them might honestly help you get away from this trauma that you've probably built up and that you've had for years with this. And I also think it might prove to you how much of a better person you are than this person was when they literally helped your parents completely throw you out of your support system at the time and helped them toss you away just for being gay. I think if you do help them, they don't deserve it at all. They definitely don't for what they did to you. And if you don't help them, that's just karma. But if you do, then do it with a smile on your face and do it in a way that makes them believe and makes them truly think that you're glad to do it. And you should do it if you want to, and you should feel good about it because you were thrown out and it seems like they were too. And a lot also may have changed in those 9 years for this to happen to them as well. And so, yeah, if you don't find a reason to do it for them, then do it for yourself. It sounds selfish, but this person kind of screwed you over big time. Gave you a lot of trauma, gave you a lot of things to dwell on for the rest of your life up until this point. So if you do help them get back on their feet, come to terms with who they are, because they're probably feeling real denied right now and real lost, then I think you should do it for yourself if you can't do it for them. And that's okay. And it's also okay if you just leave them, completely leave them to the streets, make them find their own way, because there's nowhere in the story where it says that they helped you get back on your feet. It would sound like it was just a good, loving aunt that did that for you. But yeah, it's kind of a battle with yourself, with your own morals, with your own mentality there. But yeah, do it for yourself, if not them. And, if not at all, you don't have to do it. You're not obligated to. This person literally got you thrown out, completely shook your entire world up when you were just 17, still a child, still developing, still figuring things out. And yeah, just go with your heart here. Yeah, that's the last story. But yeah, that's really it for this video. That was the last story. Only did 3 today, but I rambled a lot, so I hope that makes up for it. I feel like I always ramble a lot. Tell me if I talk too much, guys, please. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna be linking my TikTok channel in the description right under my Discord server invite link, which will also be in the top of the description. And yeah, just hop in there, comment in the Discord server. Send me a ping, whatever you want to do. I love that direct feedback. I love having conversations with people in there to give me advice on helping me improve and grow my content for everyone to enjoy. And give me some feedback on these videos. Give me some feedback on my reels. Tell me if I can do anything better. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. And if you did, just leave a like and subscribe. And it really helps me a lot if you give me some feedback to improve these videos. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.